So hey everybody, welcome to Captain Science, and today I'm going to discuss about the lower overhead panel. So basically in this I will discuss about the anti-ice, the probe and window head, the cabin press, the external lights, the auxiliary power unit, and the internal lights and the science panel. So without any further delay, let's dive into the topic. So first of all, anti-ice. So from the name you can know this thing that it is against or against ice or like that. So what is the thing basically? Now, as you all know that the aircraft cruises at the level of 36 to 38,000 feet, where the temperature is minus 56 to minus 58 degrees centigrade. So in that temperature, icing may occur, and the icing can lead to a engine damage and also solidifying of the fuel or something the fuel got more condensed like that. As you know, fuel is also a form of fat basically, so it can also be get condensed like that. Not the jet A1 fuel, but it can also may occur many things due to the ice. So about preventing the ice inside the wing and the engines also, the anti-ice function is over here. So anti-ice basically this is the wing. For the wing, anti-ice is on for wing, and the second anti-ice for engine and both the engines. So this is the anti-ice function. So anti-ice function, to summarize it, it is a function that prevents the wing and the engines uh, to just not get iced uh, uh, inside them. Okay. So next, the probe window head. So as you know, there are many probes in the aircraft. So those who don't know what is probe, let's go outside of the aircraft and spot the aircraft. So as you can see over here, there are small pinkies like this. You can see over here, and if I'll if I'll go in front of the aircraft, as you can see, here is also a probe. There is also a probe. So these tiny things are also known as a probes. Okay. So what the probes actually do? Now they measures different factors like angle of attack, the static, the total air temperature, many things. Okay, they actually tell the pilots about the outside of the aircraft. What is outside of the aircraft? Okay, so for probes outside of the aircraft, so they also may get iced or like that. So to control or to just not to ice that probe or to resisting that icing, so avoiding that icing, so this probe window hit is basically over here, this function. Window hit also is like that, that also heat the windows through a electrical base. So they are not using the anti-ice function. Okay, so these are used the heating function, the electronic heat function. The probe and the windows are electronically heated so that the icing can be stopped. So now the cabin pressure. So as you know, the cabin pressure is basically a pressure which is during the flight. The cabin is situated. So suppose you are cruising or the aircraft is cruising at flight level 360 or 36,000 feet. Your cabin pressure will be at 6,000 feet. Did you know this thing? This is a very magical thing that aircraft are having, so that the pressure should be like equivalent when you are landing on a hill destination. For a hill destination, basically you are having a very pressure differential. Okay, so the gradual increase and the decrease of the pressure inside the cabin is called the cabin pressurization system. Okay, I will discuss it in a later on video. It's a very brief topic. I will discuss it in a very simple language. So right now there are the controls of the cabin pressure, that is manual control versus automatic control. There's the mode selector for this. This is the landing elevation. I'm saying that if you are landing on a hill station, so basically that is in auto position. But if anyone wants to just adjust the landing elevation, so the pilot can do this from here. And this is the ditching push button. So ditching is basically when the both engines are not working, the APU is off, everything in the inside is off. Okay, the aircraft will have to ditch. The aircraft should be grounded. So ditching is another procedure. I will show this procedure in a later on video. Basically, this is a very technical video. I will discuss it on later on. So moving towards the next, the external light. So external light I have discussed in a previous video. So this is a strobe light. the beacon light, the wing light, the nav logo light, the nose light, the landing light, and the runway turn off light. So I have discussed it in a video. You can see this link so over here. So you can go to that video and see what the actually external lights. Okay, what is the function of those external lights outside of the aircraft? So basically, the external lights are meant to just see the pilot that he has what is outside of the aircraft. Okay, and to localize where the aircraft is basically. Okay, so see there are obstacles or not in the runway or not. So this is the kind of external light. So now the auxiliary power unit. So as you know, there is an engine behind the aircraft which is called auxiliary power unit. So basically the unit gives us power and uh, air air supply. So I have discussed it in a video. You can check this out. Link is over here basically. So auxiliary power unit can be started over the two switch. One that is master switch and one that is start. So right now I'm going to start it. So I'll just switch the master switch on. Okay, and I'll just start it. So what it will do, it will just start the APU. So when the APU will at its EGT of 985 or like that, so it will just see us avail button over here. So we'll just start the APU blade. Okay, it will just start the APU blade. It will not available. When that will totally be available, that is you can see this avail button over here. So now the internal lights. So this is the overhead lighting switch. So you can bright or switch off this overhead lightings. This standby compass lighting, it is in the front of the panel. The domes basically to light the aircraft inside the cockpit. So as you can see, the lights are on. Okay, I'll just switch it off. And the testing of the lights. Okay, if I'll just switch it on, you can see each and every lights are illuminated inside the cockpit. This panel. Okay, as you can see over here also, each and every displays are shown like this. So what this is actually done for testing the lights inside the cockpit, whether they are giving us the notification or not. Signs. So basically the seatbelt signs, you can hear the noise like that, and no smoking sign. Okay, so these are the two signs that you can see as a passenger on the aircraft. So now the emergency exit light. So emergency exit light are the situated inside the cabin basically. So they are the exit lights inside the cabin which will illuminate during the which is totally illuminated during the whole flight or like that. So if there is an emergency condition and the passenger have to go out of the cabin or go outside of the aircraft at the type of teaching or like any emergency, so the emergency exit lights will help the passengers to reach to the emergency exit doors. So this is all about the lower overhead panel. I hope you like this video. So please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys. Thanks a lot.